Mandur has closed its doors to the garbage dumped in the area. But do you know where the garbage is being dumped now? Well, BBMP has now started dumping the garbage in Bengaluru itself. We found one such garbage dump in Sanjay Nagar where the waste has been left unattended for the past 3 days. Well, this is the garbage that has been dumped. It is the same dump that otherwise would have landed in Mandur, but now has landed in different pockets of Bengaluru. As the BBMP got desperate to clear out the garbage from different houses in Bengaluru, they found empty sites across the city to turn them into mini garbage dumps. Well, Mandur sure seems to be coming closer home there, as with the villagers being adamant on the garbage not being dumped in their village that is spoiling their environment. Now, there are many mini Mandurs springing up across the city. One such garbage dump was found in Sanjay Nagar, as we can see on our television screens. This is what the BBMP is doing. This is the solution to the BBMP. It has asked for 6 months' time, for 8 months' time from the Mandur villagers, saying that they will come with an alternate solution. But instead of finding an alternate solution in the means of waste disposal, scientific segregation of waste and disposal of the waste, BBMP is finding alternate garbage dumps across the city. One such garbage dump in Sanjay Nagar, and this is the pathetic state of the dump here. Well, this could be in the area next to you, or this could be an area right next to your house. And soon the entire city of Bengaluru might turn into a garbage dump if the officials don't act, take steps for garbage segregation, look for a scientific way to dispose the garbage that is produced every single day in Bengaluru. But instead of doing that, BBMP is only finding an alternate garbage dumping ground. If not in Mandur, if not in some outskirts, it very well will be in our very own city. In Sanjay Nagar, one such empty plot has been turned into a landfill, a mini landfill of sorts. And well, Mandur residents are fighting for a clean environment, and the protest entered day 16, with some of them choosing to go on an indefinite hunger strike. And while BBMP is struggling to pick up the pieces, Siddaramaiah has turned stern, taking all the incompetent officials to task.
Siddaramaiah takes thick-skinned BBMP to task. Yes, BBMP officials face the ire of Chief Minister Siddaramaiah for pathetically failing to do their job. They were at the receiving end, with Siddaramaiah turning today's BBMP progress meeting into a lesson they would never forget. Siddaramaiah directly blamed the BBMP officials for the terrible conditions in which the people of Mandur were forced to live in. He even asked the officials if they had ever visited the village to see the result of their apathy. But as usual, there were no answers. Treating them like rogue students in a classroom, the Chief Minister asked the members to produce their work schedule diary, which they are supposed to carry to every meeting. But many officials attended the meet without it, and Siddaramaiah did not shy away from questioning their incompetence. Calling them thick-skinned, Siddaramaiah also stated that there is absolutely no waste segregation happening in the city, while all bills for the same are being passed. He went on to add that none of the officers were going on regular rounds to ensure if the work was being done in their wards. Siddaramaiah then turned his attention towards BBMP Commissioner. He questioned as to why no action was being taken against the officials who had failed to do their work.
Garbage ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಕಮಿಷನರ್ಗಳು ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ 7 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಅವರು ವಾರ್ಡ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು, ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಕಸ ವಿಲೇವಾರಿ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಡೆಬ್ರೀಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ತೆಗಿತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು, ಜಂಗಲ್ಗಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು, ಖಾಲಿ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸೈಟ್ಗಳ ಮೇಲೆ ಡೆಬ್ರೀಸ್ಗಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ತೆಗೆದಾಕಬೇಕು ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು, ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಅವರ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ. ಡಿಸಿಗಳಿಗೆ, ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಈ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ. ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರತಿ ತಿಂಗಳು ಕೂಡ ರಿವ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಪ್ರತಿ ತಿಂಗಳು ರಿವ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಯಾರು ತಪ್ಪಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಯಾರು ಅವ್ರ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಫಲರಾಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂಥವ್ರನ್ನ ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಶಿಫಾರಸು ಮಾಡಿ ಅವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಕಠಿಣವಾದ ಕ್ರಮ ತಗೋತೀವಿ.
They surely got a class, but by the end of the meeting, they had managed to convince the Chief Minister to give them 5 months' time to bring the situation under control.
ನನ್ನ ಫಲಿತಾಂಶ ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯಾಗಿದೆ. ನಾವು ಮೊದಲು 8ರಿಂದ 1 ವರ್ಷ ಅಂತಿದ್ವಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು 6 ತಿಂಗಳು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರು. ಅವರು 6 ತಿಂಗಳು ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, 3 ತಿಂಗಳು ಅಂದರು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕೊನೆಗೆ 5 ತಿಂಗಳಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ, ಈ ರೀತಿ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳಿದೆ, ಈ ಥರ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ಸು ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ ಅಗತ್ಯ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದರಿಂದ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸಮಯಾವಕಾಶ ಬೇಕು ಅಂದಾಗ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕೊನೆಗೆ 5 ತಿಂಗಳು ಒಪ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನು ಕೆಲಸ ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳಾಗಬೇಕೋ 5 ತಿಂಗಳಾದಮೇಲೆ 5 ತಿಂಗಳು ಇನ್ನೂ 5 ತಿಂಗಳ ಕಾಲ ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಅದು 5 ತಿಂಗಳಾದಮೇಲೆ ಅದು ಬರವಣಿಗೆನಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕು ನಮಗೆ ಕೆಲವು ಅಂತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅದು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ ಅಂತೇಳಿ, ಏನು ತೊಂದರೆ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ.
Meanwhile, Section 144 imposed in Mandur hardly seemed to matter as hundreds of residents came together in their fight for clean air and water.
5 ತಿಂಗಳು ಟೈಮ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಜಗದೀಶ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟರ್ ಅವರೇ ನಮಗೆ ಬರ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು, 1 ವರ್ಷ ಮಾತ್ರ ಹಾಕ್ತಿವಿ, ನಮಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂತೀವಿ, ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅದು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತೆಲ್ಲ ಆಶ್ವಾಸನೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು. ಇವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಏನ್ ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿ? ಬೇರೆ ಊರಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಕಸ ಎತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಫೋನ್ ಬಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಕಸ ಎತ್ತಾಕ್ತಾರೆ ಹೊರತು ನಮ್ಮ ಮಂಡೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಕಸ ಎತ್ತಾಗೋದಲ್ಲ. ವಾಸನೆ, ನಮಗೆ ಕುಡಿಯಕ್ಕೆ ನೀರ್ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ವಾಸನೆ ಕುಡಿಯೋಣ, ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಗಾಳಿ ತಗೊಂಡ ಫ್ರೆಶ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಗಾಳಿ ಅದು ಬರ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಇವ್ರು ಕಸ ಯಾವಾಗ ಎತ್ತಾರೆ? ಇನ್ನೂ ತಂದು ಹಾಕ್ತಿವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಇನ್ನು ಕಸ ಯಾವಾಗ ಎತ್ತಾರೆ?
ಆ 3 ತಿಂಗಳ ಸಮಯ ಕೊಡೋದು, 5 ತಿಂಗಳ ಸಮಯ ಕೊಡೋದು ಮುಖ್ಯವಲ್ಲ. ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ 5 ತಿಂಗಳಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಸರಿ ಮಾಡೋಕೆ? ನಿಮ್ಮ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಏನು? ನೀವು ಹಿಂದೇನೂ 2 ಸರ್ತಿ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ, ಈಗಲೂ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಾತನ್ನು ನಂಬಿಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತಾ? ಆದ್ರಿಂದ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಏನು?
In an attempt to highlight their plight, 8 people chose to go on an indefinite hunger strike. The strike, which began yesterday, resulted in one of the protesters falling ill. An ambulance was called to take her to the hospital to KR Puram. Freedom fighter Doreswamy, who was present at the protest yet again, voiced his concerns.
ನಾವು ಉಪವಾಸ ಮಾಡೋದು ತಪ್ಪಲ್ಲ, ಉಪವಾಸ ಮಾಡೋದು ಕೂಡ ಅವ್ರ ಗಮನಕ್ಕೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಅದರದ್ದು ಪರಿಣಾಮಕಾರಿ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನಾ ಹೇಳೋಲ್ಲ. ಆದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಹ ಸ್ಥಿತಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಈ ವಿಷಗಾಳಿ ಕುಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥವ್ರು, ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಪವರೇ ಕಡಿಮೆ. ಅಂಥದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟು 3 ದಿವಸ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅನ್ನೋದೇ ಒಂದು ಬಹಳ ದೊಡ್ಡ ವಿಚಾರ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಅದು ಯಾಕೆ, ಇದರಿಂದ ಯಾಕೆ ಆಗಬೇಕು?
Doreswamy advised them against risking their lives, especially in the unhygienic conditions of Mandur. Upalokayukta Justice Majjige too visited the spot when he heard of the hunger strike. Stating that they have taken cognizance of the matter, Majjige added that a report on the progress of work will be given in the next 10 days. While the situation should have been brought under control when the protests broke out, the Chief Minister has questioned why the authorities have failed to come up with a proper solution to the mounting garbage crisis. Meanwhile, the people of Mandur are continuing with their protests until they see an evident change. Manjegada with Suresh for News9, Bengaluru.
The BMTC bus attached to depot number 35 in Majestic was driven away at 10:30 last night when the place was still bustling with activity. The bright green-coloured bus was parked on the service road and was driven away when the driver left for dinner. Moreover, the thief did not enter the bus from the driver's door. None of the security personnel present at the depot noticed it as an unidentified person entering the bus from the passenger entrance and started the engine and drove out of the depot. The Uparpet police jumped into action, but before they could even set out to search, the bus was found. The bus was reportedly found near a checkpost in Dronachalam in Andhra Pradesh. The cops suspect that the miscreants must have abandoned the vehicle after it ran out of fuel. And well, after a fancy holiday in London, former MP Ramya is back in business. Today she paid her first visit to Mandya post-elections.
So in munduku kuda nanagenu ambition illa, I will face the next election.
Ramya definitely seems confused about her political career, but thankfully she isn't confused about her so-called complaint to the High Command.
Not at all. I mean, in fact, ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಟಿವಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸಿದಾಗ I want to ask you, ನನಗೆ ಆ ಲೆಟರ್ ತೋರಿಸಿ ಯಾರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ನಿಮಗೆ, ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ನನ್ನ ಬಗ್ಗೆನೇ ಏನೋ ಪ್ರೂಫ್ ಇಲ್ದೇನೆ ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೀವು ಬೇರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾರನ್ನೂ ಯಾರೇನೋ ಸ್ಟುಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂರಿಸ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಮಾತಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ. ವಿದೌಟ್ ಪ್ರೂಫ್ ನೀವೇನಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಥರ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರ ಅಂತ ನಂಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಲ್ಲ.
The former MP finally found time to visit her constituency. It was reported that the actor-turned-politician headed to London for a vacation immediately after elections. Even post her return and defeat, she hadn't visited Mandya. And when she finally did, she made sure to flatter the people of Mandya.
Why not? ಜನ ಏನು ಜಗಳ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ವಲ್ಲ, ಜನ ವೆರಿ ನೈಸ್, ಅವ್ರು ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಪ್ರೀತಿ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಗೌರವ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ವೋಟ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಅಫ್ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಫಾರ್ ದೆಮ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಫಾದರ್ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನಿಂದ ನಾನು ಆದಷ್ಟು ಕೆಲಸಗಳು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ರಸ್ತೆಗಳಾಗಿರಲಿ, ಸ್ಕಾಲರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಆಗಿರಲಿ, ಟೂರ್ನಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರಲಿ, ಚೆಸ್ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿ ನಾನಿವಾಗ ಹಣ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನಿಂದ. ಸೊ ಆದಷ್ಟು ಕೆಲಸಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ.
Looks like Ramya is already gearing up for the next elections. While maintaining that she was forced into politics, Ramya contradicted herself when she said that she would be contesting the next elections to serve the people better.
ರಾಜಕೀಯಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಬೇಕಂತ ನಾನೇನು ಬಂದಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಅವರೇ ನನ್ನ ಕರೆಸಿ ನನಗೆ MP ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಗೆಲ್ಲಿಸಿದ್ರು, ವಾಟೆವರ್. ಸೊ ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೂ ಕೂಡ ನನಗೇನು ಆ್ಯಂಬಿಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ರಾಜ್ಯಸಭಾ ಇದಾಗಬೇಕು, MLC ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಕೇಳೋಕ್ಕೂ ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ನಾಟ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಅಧಿಕಾರ ಇಲ್ಲದಿದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಫೇಸ್ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್.
So what is Ramya's actual agenda? Is she trying to cover up the poll fiasco? Is she trying to appease Ambiya and SM Krishna? Or is she trying to flatter the public to win the next elections? The wait indeed is long before we know the answers. Ravi Lalipalya for News9 Mandya.
And well, looks like Shivraj Kumar will get an honorary doctorate after all. Vijayanagara Sri Krishnadevaraya University in Bellary has confirmed that Shivanna will receive the honour. Earlier, Sandalwood had erupted in joy celebrating the news of Shivraj Kumar receiving an honorary doctorate. But it seemed a bit too premature as the university came out and denied any such news. The Vice-Chancellor maintained that a few names had been shortlisted and somebody leaked the names without verifying the credentials. But now the controversy is a thing of the past as the university has confirmed his name for the same. Anna Hazare and 6 others will also receive the honorary doctorates. Well, Pooja Gandhi's Abhinetri has hit a roadblock and it looks like it has left the actor emotionally drained. After an injunction was ordered against the movie by the City Civil Court, Pooja Gandhi and the makers had moved the High Court against the injunction. During the hearing, the Sandalwood star was seen breaking down, is what reports indicated today. Well, as per the case, Abhinetri is scripted based on a book on the yesteryear actress Kalpana, but unfortunately there was no sort of a credit given to the author of the book, and it was plain plagiarism that was adopted is what the case had gone on to accuse.